Hey y'all, it's Candiace Dillard-Bassett, and I'm rocking with you guys on 93.9 WKYS.
What's up? It's Chey Parker rocking out with 93.9 WKYS, and we are here at Bethesda Blues and Jazz Supper Club for our first inaugural, is that even a thing? First inaugural women's empowerment brunch. And I'm here with, my favorite housewife in the entire world, Candiace Dillard-Bassett. How are you, love?
Hey, Chey!
We do this again. We haven't talked in this way since the pandemic.
Has it been that long?
Girl, we were on Zoom.
We were
on Zoom.
Oh my gosh.
And you was acting up on the show.
That sounds about right. Yes. That's my MO, to act the hell up. That's what I do.
But that's what we love about you, because you are you through and through, and we appreciate that.
I'm unapologetic, to my detriment at times, but
that's okay though. But you know what? I feel like when you're you, it can seem like it's detrimental in the moment, but in the long run,
you don't ever have to fake it, because for better or for worse, highs and lows, you're going to get Candiace and Candiace only.
Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. And that's all we can ask of you.
That's it. That's all I can give. Nothing more.
Now, listen, of course, we're going to get into Real Housewives stuff or whatever, but we have to talk about the music. You are on tour. You're going to be at the Fillmore right here in Silver Spring in June, right?
Yes.
So tell us about tour life, because we've seen you from saying you want to do this singing thing and you want to jump out there to releasing music, releasing projects, doing collaborations, and now the tour. To us, it seems like it happened like this, but I know that's not the truth for you.
For me, a little bit, it does feel like it kind of happened in a flash, but then when I think about the way my knees feel these days from dropping it like it's hot, it has been a long journey. So this is going to be the second leg of my Deep Space tour. We're spreading it out this year because, like I said, my knees got a little broke. So the first tour that we did, it was like back to back. We had a tour bus. I was giving out per diems to the people. We were stopping in cities. Our bus broke down. I had a full like baptism by fire tour experience. It was I looked up sometimes is this really happening? We got locked in the gate at City Winery at 2 a.m. and couldn't get out. We had some insane moments, but I think for my first tour, it was a huge success. Yeah. So much so that I was invited back by most of those venues to do a second leg. So we'll be in Chicago, St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Pomona, California, New York, Atlanta, and DC. So we're moving and shaking.
Okay, multiple cities, and it's only going to get bigger and better from here. We love that for you. Yes. Now, one of my favorite songs from you is "Drive Back."
Yeah,
because listen, the R&B girlies are always trying to get us to leave our man. Girl, I want to go back to my man.
Drive back to your man.
Y'all can leave y'all man.
I'm
driving
back to mine.
I'm staying with mine.
No, it's an honest song. It's like, even when I get mad at you, I'm gonna go back mad. I'm gonna go in the house with an attitude, but I came back because you my man.
Exactly.
That's important to say too.
Yes. And on the show this past season, we got to see you collaborate with Trina and sort of form a relationship with her and talk with her. What has that been like? The 305 girl, the queen of Miami, honey.
The queen of the world. Okay, the queen of rap.
Yes.
Trina is such a homegirl. She's so down to earth. She's so chill. She comes in and it's like you feel her presence, but she's not intimidating. Yeah. She wants to talk. She wants to give you advice. She wants to impart wisdom. And that's what I got from her. It's what I felt from her. Mm-hmm. And it was honestly, when we were trying to figure out the feature for Insecure, and my team was like, we gotta have a good feature. And I'm like, well, who would want to be on my song? And we landed on Trina's name. No, I was like, I'm a new artist. Just started. I'm a new artist. I'm still proving myself. Who's gonna want to be on this song? We landed on Trina. Reached out to her. I literally was like, she ain't even got time to answer the phone. She's not going to come up for air to talk to me. And her saying yes was really just. That was a moment of affirmation for me as an artist, that someone as legendary as the Trina would even look my way and want to, put her name and put her bars, because she put the bars on my song. And Insecure featuring Trina was born.
And crazy. I love the video. I'm really glad that Bravo allowed us to see that.
Yes.
A lot of times we only see the fighting and the cattiness, but that was really a treat for us to see that happen. You guys in the studio, then doing the video.
Yeah.
The 5 men that was in the video, we're gonna talk about that off camera. We're gonna talk about that later.
Eye candy. Yes,
okay, gotta have a little eye candy. Yes. Absolutely.
There was a snake. You gotta talk about the snake.
There was a snake.
Yeah.
Did you cry on set?
I think I turned whatever my version of Sasha Fierce is, I turned into her. Because Candiace is not touching a snake.
Okay.
Whoever my alter ego is, she was like, bring this thing on. And it was a huge snake. It was a python, a boa, something that looked deadly.
Okay.
On my neck. And it was heavy. Like literally crawling over my head. And the slither, when that little tongue thing happens, it looks silent, but when it's right in your ear, it's like I screamed. We were in the backyard of behind my house shooting that. I screamed so loud, I'm sure the people at the front of the neighborhood heard me.
The snake was probably more scared of everything that was going on.
Yeah. The handler was like, don't scream, you're going to scare the snake. I'm scared. Excuse me? Yeah.
Yes. Now, we also got to see on the show, specifically, I would say during the reunion, you are truly outspoken, number one, and I love that about you. We both went to Howard, so we blackity black with an E on the last one. And you talked about colorism, something that I feel like, we're always shining the light on racism. Yes. But colorism, you were able to speak on that and really stand 10 toes down on it. When it comes to empowering women, we know you're on a show with a whole bunch of women, and having to call those things out and sort of force a little bit of accountability.
Yeah.
How does that play into women's empowerment for you? Because of course we don't always do it the right way, right? Yeah. But I feel like, the intention is always there.
Yeah. So for me, it's going back to our roots, right? What we learned and what we were affirmed in as young Black women at the best HBCU in the land.
The illustrious
Howard University. So what people don't realize is that colorism had been discussed in seasons 1 and 2 of Potomac. It just wasn't named. And I think when you put a name on things, when you can label them and call them what they are, it affirms them and it releases them, but it also makes them more controversial because now we're calling this thing a thing. We're calling it what it is instead of dancing around it. Mm-hmm. And for me, it was a lot about making sure that the people that are watching this show, because before I was on Potomac, I watched Potomac, and I was excited to see only the second all-Black cast come, be born out of this
franchise.
That's an incredible accomplishment. And Potomac has been on the map and has created a name and a space for itself. And I know the women, the educated, astute, beautiful, smart women who are watching this show.
Right.
And they're looking for the parallels in our lives and in their lives. They're looking to us to be inspired and to escape and all of those things. So it was important to me that I name this thing because I know that it affects people that look like us. Mm-hmm. And to not give it a name is doing a disservice to people that look like us. So that's the empowerment. Yeah. That's where it is.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but I'm glad that you've just had the opportunity to say that. And I just want to let you know that we hear you, we feel you, we see you, we see it. And that's all we have to say
about that.
About that.
Yeah.
Exactly. But we are going to love catching you at the Fillmore in Silver Spring in June for the second leg of the Deep Space Tour.
Yes.
Where can everyone find you?
Yes. New music will be on the new tour.
Yes.
We'll have my dancers, my band. My band is amazing. I'm so excited for you guys those who have not yet and those who are coming back to just experience it again or hear it for the first time. You can find my website, CandiaceDillard.com. What is it? What's my Instagram? The Real Candiace on Instagram and Twitter. I have merch available on my website. My Not Today shirts are selling out yet again. This is like the 3rd or 4th sellout, so catch those if you can. I just finished a movie on BET called Cruel Encounters. It'll be out in August. And we'll hopefully be getting ready to shoot Hush season 2 on All Black TV again, right here in the DMV. So shout out to Octet Productions for holding us down in the DMV. And there's always more to come. So I'm excited that I got
the girl is booked and busy, honey. Okay. I'm so glad we got to talk again. I will see you soon, of course. Yes. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.